Quit the Bill.
Welcome everybody to the very first QTB live reaction video. Right now we got the whole QTB crew and some extras as well. Of course, you got to have the air horn, right? And the guy who just played it is none other than QTB's Bruno. Say hi to the people.
What it do? Your boy's here.
Fantastic. And of course, back in black, rocking it, it is QTB's Brad. There he is.
Man, Nick, you got the best intros, my dude. Thank you.
I make it up as I go. And of course, our resident Final Fantasy VII guru, none other than Justin, a.k.a. Night Strider from Twitch. There he is.
You go crazy with those soundboards, man. I love it. What's up, guys?
Yeah, good to have you. And the one, the only, Lord knows we talk about you enough on all of our shows. It's the Discord Lord. It's Terry.
I'm here. Thanks for having me, guys. Great to be here.
Yeah, so we are here. We've got a very, very great, I think, first live reaction video, and that is Paramount has dropped the extended trailer for the very first season of the Halo series. It's going to be on Paramount Plus. I mean, look, you got a lot of Halo fans in this room right now. Yeah, expectations are high, and I guess we'll just jump right into it. Let's see what we got here, guys.
Wow. That was good. Let's break it down.
You. Humanity's best weapon.
Plasma pistol? Is he gonna noob combo these guys?
Chief, huh?
BXR.
The Master Chief was enhanced and trained for one purpose: to win this war. He and the other Spartans are our only effective weapons against the Covenant.
Nice.
Wow.
He is lethal, upgradable, and most importantly,
That looks so good.
Jeez.
controllable.
Covenant forces appear to be excavating
nice drop
some
shit.
kind of object.
The
When I
voice
touched
sounds
the
good.
object, I felt something.
Like his voice.
I felt different.
What they did to us makes you numb.
It's that guy from
You
that
just
thing.
decided to help me. Why would a Spartan do that?
What does one do with a superhuman you're not sure you can trust?
She was from the Truman Show.
I'm Cortana.
Oh, they got her.
Who the hell is
Yeah.
Master Chief recovered something.
Sacred ring. Halo.
They said the title.
Take a shot.
Humans. Surrender to the Covenant.
Is that the flood?
Cortana,
I think it
I'm gonna
was.
need you now.
VA.
Find the Halo. Win the war.
Okay, like
Love
that's
that.
gonna be a win, guys. Like,
Oh my
And
gosh.
we get that in like 2 months. Like, it's coming soon.
Yeah.
I gotta say, I remember when they announced a long time ago that there was gonna be a movie, and I gotta think that a series is probably even better because this looks amazing.
Wasn't the movie? Didn't that turn into District 9? Didn't that what it like fell into eventually?
Kind of, yeah, exactly. Kind of fell into that. Like Neil Blomkamp was supposed to go ham with Halo, and then it essentially got switched over to Steven Spielberg at some point. And I think that's what we're getting now is this series on Paramount, and it looks amazing. Definitely worth the subscription.
I was gonna
Yeah, I
say,
don't have
Nick,
Paramount. I might have to pick that up, or someone's password. I don't know.
But Nick, I saw your face light up when I saw the scene with Master Chief and the two elites with the energy swords. Tell me what you
That
saw.
looked really cool.
The combat looked amazing,
Yeah.
and I know it's probably going to be heavy on like exposition and more about like kind of the story, and those. It's like the Marvel TV shows where like the big action scenes are few and far between. But man, watching them go at it with those elites and the energy sword combat, like that is going to be a real treat to watch. And it looked like the choreography was decent, and that's all I need.
The
Definitely.
CGI looked really good on that. Like the quality of it looked really good. All the background, the enemies. I think it looks amazing. Looks fantastic.
Yeah, the big thing with me is Cortana. I'm glad that they got the actual voice actress that does Cortana. What is her name? Jen. I'm trying to look it up really quick. Jen Taylor. She has been the long-standing voice of Cortana, but that didn't really look like her in my mind. It kind of looked like Ellie from The Last of Us, or Ashley Johnson is the actress that plays her. That's the vibe that I got from it. So, we'll see more later, but definitely different than what we see in the game.
Humanized.
Right?
She seems more humanized since she's like actually skin tone and everything. She's just as a hologram.
Yeah, it's the early days.
But I feel like having that voice, her voice, is so critical, right?
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Even more so than Master Chief's. Like, I mean, like, not to say that you couldn't. I mean, for the passionate gamers that we have played the Halo franchise, having that iconic Master Chief voice, because that's all you really know besides his iconic look, right? But I think Cortana plays such a bigger role in the cinematic scenes in the games, right? And like carries the plot of these Halo games. To have her be consistent now in the series gives it credibility, and it's going to be an instant like, oh yeah, that's what I'm familiar with for any gamer who goes and watches this show on Paramount Plus.
I would like to point out, I don't know if this is maybe just an Easter egg that was in the trailer itself, but the very first scene that we see with Master Chief, I think he was like holding his hand up to like almost like a glowing blue wall with like different glyphs on it.
Right.
The center glyph with like the orb and like the two like wings wrapping around it is Marathon, which is Bungie's first FPS game.
Okay.
So I don't know
nice
which kind of ties in with the Halo universe at some point, especially with Reach when they go to the secret ending with Legendary when you go to Onyx, which was like the last planet where like all the Spartans die, I think it was.
Interesting.
But it's just like a really interesting that they chose that emblem, or if they actually are talking with Bungie with this, maybe.
Yeah, I'm sure it's a shout out, right? You got to have those throwbacks.
Another quick blip. I think someone said it. I think we saw a hint of the Flood also in the trailer.
Yeah, there was like some tentacles that came up and like grabbed him and pinned him to the table.
Yeah. I can't do the Flood in real life, man.
I was going to say, I don't think you can have a Halo TV experience or whatever you want to call it without introducing them at some point, especially given the success of a series like The Walking Dead, right? Like zombies are in, and that is the zombie of the Halo universe, the Flood, which is albeit very, very scary. So the production value looks crazy in this. Now, I know there's a lot of, like we said before, there's probably going to be quite a bit of exposition, but this looks right on par with something like The Mandalorian, right? Just the scale and epicness that we're seeing here looks legit.
Well, and even to create the few clips of like seeing the Covenant ship or the Pelican or like the base, right, where everything looked. We were talking about prior to doing the live reaction, like what are things going to look to scale? Are you going to feel like humans to Master Chief to ships, the Pelican and everything felt as like what you experience in the game. Like it felt very well constructed. And to me, from the exposition standpoint, are we getting is this the origin Halo story? Is that what we're expecting the series to be about? Like it seems like that's what we're starting with here, which means they've got plenty of content to build on for future seasons.
And I think that gives credence to the younger voice of Master Chief, right? Like the Master Chief that we're playing right now in Halo Infinite is very old and war torn, right? The man has seen some things, and we're going back to the beginning where he's young and bright eyed and not jaded by getting stabbed in the back by his lover Cortana, which we all know there's going to be some love interest there, which is actually pretty interesting, right? To have a love interest that's going to be more AI based in the relationship between him and his AI companion, which that's what it's always been in this regard. So it'll be neat to go back and kind of see the beginning of John's story, and as well as these other Spartans, right? That was the cool thing. We got to see all these other Spartans in a row, and it's like, yes, like, we like to think like, Master Chief is the only one, but there are other Spartans that have great stories. And as much as I'm not a fan of Halo Reach in terms of the gameplay, the multiplayer experience wasn't my favorite out of all the Halos, right? But the story, man, you can't get past the story. The story was amazing, hands down. So
going into it.
Yeah, right. So I mean, if you're a Halo fan out there, you are in for a treat. If you're not, I hope this is a show that entices people to pick up Paramount. It's something that continues, because I think gamers and Halo fans have waited long enough for a series like this, and it needs to be done justice. Hopefully we get to see some glowing reviews. I'd love to see some Mandalorian fan reviews. I don't know if we can expect those from IGN, considering it's not done by Disney, but maybe, just maybe, this might be the thing that really turns the tides for gaming content in terms of TV series and movies, right?
You gotta hope. I do have to dock at a few points here, because where's the grunts? Where are they at? Where's my comic relief?
That's true.
Dying in hilarious ways, talking smack,
just screaming as they die.
Yeah, kamikaze blasting a grenade.
I want confetti grunts.
Exactly. If we don't see a kamikaze grunt in season 2 of this, then we're missing out here. What are we doing? What are we doing with this? So perfect. I want to have some director's commentary or alternate. I would have been your daddy's skull dialogue to come into play here.
There you go. Well, guys, great live react, and we're going to be doing more of these when big trailers drop. So thanks everyone for checking it out. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and of course check out quitthebuild.com for all sorts of great content. Of course, we're going to talk about this on our next Quit the Build Gaming News podcast, and that's going to be about it. Say goodbye, everybody.
See you guys.
Here he goes.
It was fun. That was fun for everybody on the team. I am Bruno. And everybody's going to say, for Bruno, that's the team. But
for Bruno,
we'll see you next
that's
time.
The team.
Not even going to try.
Check out
Okay, bye-bye.
Bing bong.